have you with. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Ball. And it's Buzelis in at the 3 spot. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Well, Grant, tonight we've got 2 teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Here's Ball, and he gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Miller. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Hornets foul. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the first. 3-pointer, Buzelis. He drops it from range.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Ball with a steal. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
All no good. The Hornets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Outside Giddey.
Yeah, excellent contest from Miller, wanting to alter as many shots as he can.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's in there.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Allie, what do you have to offer?
And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
And Ball gets it to go.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. A minute 39 left in the first quarter here. Here's Ball. And the layup falls. Ball's got 6 points.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
And Ball throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Buzelis. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season. Looking agile on the attack, it's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
And Ball throws it down. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Ball against Miller. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Williams grabs the board. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Just 4 seconds left now in the first quarter. LaMelo. Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He made a big impact, scoring 12. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Williams. Ball outside. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Drills it from deep.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Pass to Miller. The floater. Williams grabs the board. Chicago leading. From deep, Giddey. Another three for Chicago.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defender?
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Williams, a screen on Giddey. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. And they're pushing it up. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Out to the wing. Back to Giddey. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Here's Miller. They get it back. Hangs. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And stolen by Bridges. Williams. The shot from the low post is good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about the defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with it. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Oh, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Ball with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. A minute and a half left in the second. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Buzelis.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
At the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Here's Miller. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Charlotte shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Here's Giddey. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor. Hornets trail by 3. The drive by Miller. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Oh, and that with no question powered it down.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
There's Ball with a 3. It could go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Josh Green out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Williams. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. That's the Hornets 5 to the middle. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Dosunmu. Now White. Outside Horton Tucker. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Now man. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
First team foul.
Here's Green. No made baskets yet. There's a screen by Nurkic. Outside man. For the lead. Gets the three to fall. And the Hornets lead by 2. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to White. And here's Collins for 3. Knocks down the triple. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Williams' shot is good.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
So wide open there. He said, why not? But that's like a warm-up shot for him.
With the floater, Diabate. And he makes it on the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Chicago trailing here. Dosunmu on the wing. Horton Tucker on the wing. Pass to Collins. Now Smith. Williams defending. Outside Horton Tucker. Off target from outside. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Green, the pass to Nurkic. To the left side wing. Here's Diabate. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one's on Zach Collins, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Dosunmu outside. To the left wing. For 3, Smith nails it from 3. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside for Green. From outside, off the mark. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Dosunmu outside. Collins with a screen on Green. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Collins. Outside White. 4 on the clock. Pass to Smith. To the inside. And there's Collins on the assist by Smith. Collins has got 5 now.
And it's been punch, counter punch between these two today.
Seesawing back and forth in the balance this game has been. Neither team giving an inch.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Horton Tucker. Collins, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
On the wing, Green. Counted from distance. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
With 1 on the clock. Oh! And he dunks it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a... And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Chicago, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Buzelis in at the 3 slot. 6 to shoot. Ball against Williams. Vucevic, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Here's Ball. Pass to Williams. Miller outside. Fires the 3. On target from range. Miller's got 22.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw no good.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. And here's Ball. Here's Miller. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Williams a screen on Ball. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Ball no good. Chicago's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Buzelis' shot is good.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Miller outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Giddey. Williams with the screen. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Bridges.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The drive by Miller.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Ball, and he drives in. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Williams. That 3's off the mark. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Screen by Bridges. Okogie, pass to Bridges. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 11.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. To stop the run. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Ball no good.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. And that one's good. Giddey.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And that one drops for him. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Okogie on the wing. Williams a screen on Giddey. Here's Okogie. And the three off target. And here are the Bulls now. 7-point differential. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Jacks up a three. Williams grabs the board. Three-pointer, Bridges. Misses. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd.
should be plenty of action. Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Barrett, and it's Ingram in at the 3.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point.
Oh!
Yeah. And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Now Dick. Barrett setting a pick for Dick. There's the triple. Barrett, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And he can't give up looks like that all game long.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Ingram against Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, Ingram liking to play in the system right there, unselfish, and making a play.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
And Barnes sends it back. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Miller with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ingram against Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pirtle with a screen on Miller. Ingram attacking. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Dick. He's covered by Ball. 4 on the clock. Dick can't get it to go. Charlotte trailing. Driving in, and Ball slams it in.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Here's Dick. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. It's Dick on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Shoots. Dick can't get it to go.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Bridges misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's good.
Bridges not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Barrett with the ball. Still yet to score. Pass to Pirtle. Ingram outside. Barnes the screen. Shot to stop the run. And it's Ingram missing. Charlotte leading by 3. Miller surveying the floor. And he's good on the 3-ball. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Miller. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ingram with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Pirtle with a screen on Miller. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Pass the ball. Here is Williams. Back to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Barrett is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Bridges passes to Okogie. Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Here's Ingram in the corner. Barrett with it. Stolen by Ball. Here he goes. Okogie misses.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Barnes. He's off on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass the ball. Back to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Ingram against Miller. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just figuring out more and more how to find points in production from the free throw line. Ingram, a real pro at drawing fouls at this level.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
You're getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Here's Miller. Pass to Okogie. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Okogie's got 6 points in the quarter. Raptors trail by 4. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Ball against Barrett. From deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 4.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Barnes finds Barrett. Miller against Ingram. Clock at 6. Barnes outside.
2 minutes
A
remaining.
3.
2 minutes.
His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Okogie, the pass to Miller. There's a screen. And he drives in, and that one drops. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Right side, Barrett. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:16 left in the first half. Ball from long range.
Well, just staying alert right there, R.J. Barrett with some nice defense.
No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the basket by Okogie.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Barnes screen on Miller. Ingram passes to Barnes. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Miles Bridges.
That's on Miles Bridges.
Personal foul.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Here's Dick. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Dick.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Ingram dishes to Barnes. This one for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so is Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
They've got Grant Williams. Trey Mann is out there with Josh Green. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Mann. The kick out to Williams. Here's Mann. Quickly covering. Good. Nice job down low. Mann's got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte. Raptors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Mann. And that one is stuffed right through.
And
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Here's Mobo. Here's Abaji. Nailed from three-point land. Abaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Abaji. To the wing on the left. Now Boucher tries the spin move. Here's Abaji. The three. Rebound by Nurkic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Mann. Over in the corner, Green. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Nurkic. Here's the floater. Puts one up from 19. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Diabate. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
The ball goes to Charlotte.
On defense, the Raptors. They trail by 7. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And that one's good. Quickly's got his first points in this one. Pass to Williams. Demand. Nurkic a screen on Quickly. Nurkic with it. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:44 left to play here in the third. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. To the middle. Stolen away.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
And Green slams it in.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. 1:16 left in the third. Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Mann can't hit. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Boucher. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Mann. Quickly covering. Fires for 3. Mann can't hit. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Walter. And it's in there.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
It's up a 3. Mobo with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Toronto working the ball around now. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Walter. For the tie. Off target from downtown. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Walton. And it's Boucher in at the center, filling out the middle. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. There's Ball with the three. It's good from long range. And the Hornets lead by 9.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
A three from Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Miller kicks the ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And it's the Hornets, another three.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Bridges attacking. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Okogie, the pass the ball. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors trail by 11. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Ingram. Poeltl with a screen on Miller. For three, Ingram. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ingram against Miller. Ingram passes to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Okogie, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Ingram outside, inside, and Barrett slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Barnes with it. Williams picks him up.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Dick finds Barrett. Back to Dick. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barrett. It's Ingram on the wing. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Pass to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Second change shot. Okogie misses. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. A three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ball, the pass to Miller. Ball with it. He's picked up by Dick. Williams. Yes!
And And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Williams against Pirtle. Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges finds ball. There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
There's Ball with the 3. Missed. And so it's Charlotte with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean,
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brandon Ingram out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett in at small forward. And for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Lonzo Ball is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Buzelis in at the 3. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Pirtle with the bucket.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths is offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points.
Here's Giddey. And he slams it in one-handed.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Dick. Pirtle with a screen on Giddey. Here's Dick. Pass to Pirtle. It's stolen.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Here's Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
The ball's knocked loose. Pirtle against Vucevic. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
Ooh, fighting for those two. Jakob Pirtle using that 7'1" frame.
There's a screen. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Dick. Three-pointer, no good. Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Ball from behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Pirtle. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
That's where he's going to do his damage. Jakob is a beast inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
Barnes with a screen on Ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Barnes with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Barrett. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets the three fly. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot from deep. Giddey can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Dick, the pass to Pirtle. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Over to the left wing. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. From down in the low post, it goes.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Chicago ahead, up by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Grady Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Barnes with a screen on Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Barrett a screen on Ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Barrett finds Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
And the league has cut down on back-to-backs with some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
To the paint. Here's Barrett. Chicago with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Vucevic. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Dick. Fires for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Dick's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. And the layup is good. Vucevic has got 7 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ingram, the pass to Barnes. And the layup is good off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. 10 points for him.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Pirtle. And he comes up with a bucket.
Assist goes to Scotty Barnes.
1:49 left in the second. Bulls leading by 6. Picked by Vucevic. He's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Look, Vooch is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
And here's Ingram outside, drops in the 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Giddey passes to Vucevic, and here is Williams. With the drive, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
Here's Barnes. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Barrett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Takes the 3. And no good. Bulls leading by 10. Oh, they get a hand on it. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Dick. Pass to Ingram. Cash money on the open jump shot. Ingram's got 7 now in this quarter.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Here's Giddey driving in. Here's Buzelis. The kick out to Ball. Williams with the screen. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Bulls out in front, up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shots.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
We got Zach Collins, Kobe White out there with Dosunmu, then it's Smith, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. That's the group for Billy. Donovan getting going here in the second half. Abaji, the pass to quickly. Here's Abaji. There's a screen. Smith with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 10-point lead. Here's Horton Tucker. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And that one's good, quickly.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. White looking it over. Pass to Dosunmu. Over quickly. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Tries a 10-footer. Rebound Toronto. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Boucher on the screen. Out left to the wing. Boucher on the screen. The 3. Collins with the rebound. Bulls leading by 7. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Dosunmu. Let's go with a three. Offensive rebound. The kick out to White. Misses the layup. Raptors trail by 7. Stolen by Collins. And here's Dosunmu. No points so far. Kept alive. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Collins. Here's the three, and the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Right side White, the three, and again, it's Chicago with a three.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Chicago with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Dosunmu. Up top, Collins. Now Smith, guarded by Quickly. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Collins.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Outside Horton Tucker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to review the game plan. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Dosunmu on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line, and he drops a first.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Quickly. Pass to Abaji. Back to Quickly. Blocked! Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Quickly. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Chicago, up 19 points as the... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. 19-point game. So for the Raptors right now. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brandon Ingram out there with Dick. And it's Barrett in at the 3.
Number 30,
now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance.
Woo. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Agbaji. Agbaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Giddey with it. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Knocks it loose. Here's Agbaji. And a nice finish on the layup. Agbaji's got 5 points in the quarter. Chicago leading by 19. Here's Giddey. Drives to the hoop. Back to Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 7 assists in the game.
You gotta love the confidence that Vooch has in his shot.
In transition, here they come. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points.
Boy, coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Then the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Giddey finds Ball. Another shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. Three-pointer, Buzelis doesn't go that time. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Agbaji, the pass to Barrett. Pass to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Vucevic with it. Outside Giddey. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Jakob Poeltl. That free throw good from Giddey.
At the line for Chicago.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Barrett. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Patrick Williams.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Josh Giddey.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Outside Giddey. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Barnes against Giddey. And he lobs it up to the rim.
That's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Abaji, the pass to Barnes. Outside Ingram. Barnes with a screen on ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass the ball. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous.
Great. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, all out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Vucevic, and it's Williams at small forward. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Instead, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And Chicago has possession, following the score by Charlotte. Pass to Vucevic. Now, here's Ball. Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player, and I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Here's Giddey, following the bucket by the Hornets. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the bucket.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Here's Miller, taken away by Williams. To the inside. Here's Giddey. Williams with the block. Miller with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The kick out to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Good on the 3-point shot. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Buzelis. Ball against Giddey. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And when it comes to the 3-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Now, here's Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 5. The Hornets pull it in. Ball feeling it out a bit. Now Miller traps in the tray. Miller's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And the Hornets with possession here. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Williams has a screen for Ball. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Giddey the pass to Ball. Going inside. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Bulls out front. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Okogie in at the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Bulls leading by 5. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Deflects the pass. Ball against Ball. Ball kicks to Williams. Vucevic down low. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. Hornets trail by 5. Miller outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Giddey banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Bridges kicks to Ball. Here's the teardrop. He gets it in there.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. With the drive. And a fast break now for the Hornets. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And it's Ball in the corner. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Let's hear it for you.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. Inside, Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Miller finds Bridges. Out to Miller. 1:24 left here in the second. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Here's Ball to the left side wing. Pass to Giddey. Fast break now for Charlotte for 3. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ball.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williams inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Ball. Just 4 to shoot. He lobs it up, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
And it's Miller with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Here's Buzelis. And it's good.
NBA rule. 2 minutes are allowed to review.
Before heading to the locker room, we're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Collins. White is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Smith in at the 5. And here comes the break. Here's White. Pass to Collins. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Collins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here's Horton-Tucker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Green. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Diabate. Defended by Horton-Tucker. Diabate's shot is good.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And there's a foul called on Tremaine. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Dosunmu. Still scoreless. Out to Smith. Outside Collins. To the paint. Horton-Tucker. The pass to White. Back to Horton-Tucker. Pass to Dosunmu. Tries again.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet.
Here's Diabate. Back to Green. Six on the shot clock. Now, Mann launches it, trains it from beyond the arc. And now, just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Diabate. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's stolen by Green.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Mann.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Kobe White. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Collins kicks to White. Pass to Smith. And here's Collins. White the pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Collins. And the rebound by Nurkic. Charlotte has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Diabate.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Kicks it out to Collins. Looking to end the run. Now here's White. It's stolen by Green. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's White. Here's Smith. And Smith slams it home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well.
The time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bulls trail by 4, and on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Miller, the pass to Okogie. Ball from long range. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's Giddey. Vucevic dishes the ball. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Goes up on the wing, and that one swishes right in.
And the way Buzelis can space the floor really makes it tough on the opposition.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Miller. Right wing. For 3, Okogie. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Ball. Vucevic up top to take the lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Ball with a wide-open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And here we go. The Bulls break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 to shoot. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Ball to the right side. Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. Pass to Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 10 points for Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Ball, no good. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Taken away by Williams. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Ball, screen on Bridges. Giddey, the kick out to Ball. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now.
Second personal foul.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and Josh Green subbed in for Josh Okogie. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Get up, LaMelo. These ball brothers can fight.
For the key ball. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Stolen by Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Down low. Green.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Ball. Ball against Ball. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Clock is at 3. Vucevic setting the bid for Williams. Back to Vucevic. Good!
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Miller. The kick out to Ball. Miller with a screen on Ball. And it's Ball penetrating. Money!
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Bullseye!
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely.
How about teams like these? Who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. Pass to Okogie. Got a piece of it. Here's Ball. And he gets that one.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
Here's Barnes. Ingram with a screen on Bridges. The 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Williams grabs the board. Miller outside. It's Williams, high post. Back to Miller. Pass to Bridges. Miller left side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Barnes passes to Ingram. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. They can't stop the run with that one. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And Ball gets it to go.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. On the take. Pass to Williams. Out to Bridges. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Barnes. Williams defending. Ingram against Ball. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, BA, that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Outside Dick. The crossover. Jams it in off a great move.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Ball against Barrett. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 6.
Charlotte foul. Josh Okogie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 37 left to play in the first. Dick, the pass to Ingram. It's Barnes on the wing. Six to shoot. Back to Ingram.
Well, you can see the strength that Miles Bridges brings to the defensive end of the floor. That is nice defense. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
The three, Barrett. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal
Hey,
foul.
if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Number 2, Brandon Ingram.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Hurdle with the block.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Miller against Ingram. And there's the screen. Back to Dick. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Dick's got 9 points.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Miller finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Ingram on the wing. Outside Barnes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Ingram.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Okogie. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. Beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hornets out in front, up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Poeltl in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Pass to Miller. The putback is rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. They now take the lead.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Oh, there's the alley. Williams misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Bridges outside. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Miller. Oh, a special move before that shot. Miller's got 7 points.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Ball, a screen on Ingram. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ingram against Bridges. The 3 from Barnes. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Ball passes to Okogie. The kick out to Ball. The drive by Miller. Right side, Williams. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Kicks it out to Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Miller outside. Screen by Bridges. Miller with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Bridges. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Stolen by Miller. Fast break, here we go. He goes up. Oh, going all the way.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball. Getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
And the bucket is good. Dick's got 11 points.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
3-pointer, Bridges. That shot is off. The Raptors with a lead. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
50 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ingram against Ball. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Outside Barrett.
Charlotte foul. Josh Okogie. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Barrett a screen on Ball. With some arc.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
On the floor for Charlotte, Trey Mann out there with Josh Green. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 4 slot. Outside for Boucher. Buries it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Pass to Mann. Here's Diabate. On the wing, Green. 4 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move ball doors.
Yeah, BA, this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. He takes it in. And here's Nurkic for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. And it's quickly with a miss. Charlotte trailing. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Boucher against Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
Tough to get up in Nurkic's face. At 7 feet, he's a towering presence. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Mann. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Quickly, left side. Diabate grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Outside Mann. Nurkic is screen on quickly. Drops in the 3. Mann's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Abaji. Still without a bucket. There's a screen. And stolen by Green. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing in transition. Nice.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And when Josh Green is on the floor, you trust him to make the right decision, Doris.
Well, athletically, he can be a game changer on the defensive end. When he takes care of the ball and makes a simple play, he can be so productive. Guy is very selective when he shoots. Very smart basketball player.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Outside, Green. Pass to Diabate. No good from outside. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Williams on the wing. 50 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Left side man. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Count it. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Raptors trail by 3. Quickly deciding where to go with it. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Boucher outside. And stolen by Williams. Got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brandon Ingram out there with Dick, and it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Ball against Barrett. Now here's Ball, guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound. And for Toronto, they're shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Outside Dick. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Outside Dick. Down low. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Dick, hounded by Ball. There's the 3. Dick with a miss. The Hornets with a lead. 3 on 3. Three-pointer, Bridges. Pure from three-point range.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Dick. Miller against Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Miller to the middle. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. The pull-up. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Williams. And now a 7-point Charlotte lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Poke loose. Here's Bridges.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Raptors trail by 9. Right side Barnes. Pass to Ingram. This one for three. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Now here's Ball. Tightly guarded. Okogie, the pass to Ball. Nifty move. Miller outside. Rebounded by Ingram.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Pass to Barnes. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Inside. 5 on the clock. Yes!
Scotty Barnes with a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Barnes, no good. Here's Charlotte. Here's Miller. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
And you have to love the intensity from Ingram when they're up against it, always ready to attack.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Here's Miller, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
13 fouls.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And Toronto calls time here. They trail by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
some NBA. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Buzelis in at the 3 slot. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Ingram. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. A wide open look here for Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And the Raptors with the ball, the Bulls getting the bucket. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Dick. And the 3 ball is good.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
Here's Giddey. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Buries it from 3-point range.
Whether it's a catch and shoot or off the bounds, Grady Dick can knock it down. Tremendous jump shooter.
Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. They need this. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors, number 25, Chris Boucher.
Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Barnes. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Back to Giddey. Williams a screen on Barnes. Giddey no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Good from Barnes on the assist from Barrett.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Ball with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. The leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Boucher passes to Dick. Pass to Barrett. Barrett setting a pick for Ingram. Over Williams. And it's Ingram missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The kick out to Ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Ingram against Ball. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And here are the Bulls now, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Giddey goes in. Giddey with the screen on Barnes. Shoots it. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Lonzo at that size does take advantage of being 6'6", and being able to shoot over smaller guys.
Boucher with a screen on Williams. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Raptors out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. All out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Boucher in at the three. Barnes passes to Boucher. The Raptors need to get a shot. Dick can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 5. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Out left of the wing. Vucevic down low. Dick defending. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Williams a screen on Barnes. Boucher, no one around him. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Giddey. To the wing right side. Vucevic. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
He's just so long, able to get to that rim pretty quick.
Bulls trail by 10, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic, and Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. 4 on the shot clock. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Vucevic has got 6.
And Giddey just that 6th sense to find the open man.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
The shot's good.
And that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Pass to Williams. Here's Buzelis. Oh, good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Barnes passes to Dick. Just 5 on the clock. The three.
And Giddey defensively does a good job moving his feet. Great instincts on that side of the ball.
Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Williams. Scoreless thus far. Vucevic finds Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. On the wing, Giddey. Boucher defending. Raptors leading by 10. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. That one falls. Dick's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Knocks it loose. Boucher with the steal. 29 seconds left in the first half. Dick with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Ingram right side. Pass to Dick. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Dick.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
With 4 seconds on the clock. Ingram with the steal. And so it's Toronto sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They got their field goal percentage to thank for that. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Walter. So Emmanuel quickly out there. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. A shot off that time. Smith with some nice D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls trail by 14. Outside, White. And Poeltl pulls it down. And so quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Off target from three-point range. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Collins a screen on quickly. And White kicks to Collins. And the 3-ball is good. Collins has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bulls.
More and more confidence being shown right now as Zach Collins sinks that shot.
And that one's good quickly. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Woke loose. Poeltl with the steal. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Pirtle. Smith with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 13. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Outside Collins. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Collins. Dosunmu's shot is off. Raptors leading by 13. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
High arcing shot, and it's quickly missing. Bulls trail by 13. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that. 2 teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. It's fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in the single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now, Dosunmu. He has yet to score.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Dosunmu. Quickly looking it over. Here's Mobo. And yes, it's good. Mobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Quickly covering. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Dosunmu. 5 on the clock. Outside Collins. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving the lane. Collins, a screen on Quickly. Back to Collins. From outside, off the mark. Here's Abaji. Pirtle. And the rejection by Smith. And so it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with ball. And it's Buzelis in at the 3, the small forward. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Williams kicks to Giddey. Fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Barnes with it, now guarded by Ball. And that one's good, Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
It's Giddey with the drive. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in.
Now into the lineup.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Buzelis. A three-pointer is right on target.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Here's Dick. Giddey defending. Good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Pass to Buzelis. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Dick. Giddey defending. Dick passes to Barnes. And here's Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Nobody near Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Giddey. Dick defending. Nobody near Williams. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Raptors leading by 10. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. There's the drive.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Dick in the corner. Back to Barnes. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Good on the bucket. And now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
And the dunk by Dick.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Williams from outside. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. With the drive. Yes!
Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Dick with it. It's rebounded by Giddey.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...